Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I drink? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. This Saturday, October 14, all road leads to the Darliston Primary School in the parish of Westmoreland. This is gonna be a very good show. Top Man Promotions presents Reggae to the West. There will be some top class artists on this show, to include Luciano and one of my favorite artists, Professor Nuts, Joe Plyan, Jaffras, Top Man, and many more. The MC will be Alan Ranks. That's this Saturday, October 14, in the Hills at the Darliston Primary School in the parish of Westmoreland. Trust me, this is gonna be a good show. Don't miss it. Now, yesterday, I had forgotten to tell you where we were starting the journey. As a result, I saw persons commenting in the comment section that we were passing through Holland Bamboo. My apologies. I'm gonna be starting today at Sandy Bay in the parish of Hanover. We're heading towards Montego Bay. When we reach the section of the road where you see the trees are over the road, that's Trial, not Holland Bamboo. So sit back, relax, and drive with me. And coming up shortly, I'm gonna be taking you on a tour from Westmoreland to Portland. You're not gonna want to miss it. Stand by for that. Now, in the news today, a 16-year-old schoolboy, he has been arrested and charged by the Old Harbour police for having sexual intercourse with a person under the age of 16 years old. In this story, I am not going to be calling the names of the persons involved, but both of them are students of the Old Harbour High School in the parish of St. Catherine. The male, he was born on January 4, 2007, and the female, she was born on November 14, 2007. It is alleged that both of them are involved in a relationship. In June of this year, the female, she went to the male's home where they did you know what. And yes, that you know what that they did was unprotected. That female is now pregnant. And like they say, the rest is history. So the 16-year-old teenager and father-to-be, he'll be going to the courts shortly. This next incident, it took place yesterday morning, Wednesday, October 11, about 8 o'clock. It took place along the Cumberland Boulevard in PMore in the parish of St. Catherine. We are learning that young man on your screen, his name is Ajauni Carnegie, but he was popularly known as Bibi. He is 20 years old and he lived at Dreamland Drive in the Old Breton area of PMore. He was driving a MOV motorcycle along the roadway, and we are learning that Bibi, in attempting to overtake a line of traffic, he ended up losing control of the bike and crashed head-on into a bike that young man on your screen that was coming in the opposite direction was driving. That young man's name is Kiran-lee Stewart, but he was popularly known as Tajay. He is 22 years old and he was living at Sandina Avenue in the Caymanas Garden area of PMore. As a result of this head-on collision, both Tajay and Bibi, they ended up dying on the spot. We are told that another man who was a pillion on one of the bikes, he was seriously injured. And this accident is all because of carelessness. Sad indeed. In this next story, in the video I released yesterday, you would have heard me saying that it seems as if the gaming machine boxes are magnets for hoodlums. I am learning that one of these boxes are sold for over $500,000 Jamaican dollars. Now, I'm going to be showing you a video in the background. The video is of an incident that took place last night, Wednesday, October 11, about 7:30. It took place at the Foundation Chill Spot at Linders Hill in the parish of Westmoreland. We are learning that the operator for the bar and others were there when that Nissan AD wagon motorcar drove up and stopped. 5 hoodlums jumped out of the car. They were armed with a rifle and handguns. Now, keep on watching the video. The hoodlums, they robbed $60,000 in cash, 8 bottles of liquor, 4 cell phones, 2 cartons of cigarettes, and 4 gaming machine boxes. Boy, may I tell you, the truth is, doing certain business in Jamaica. Boy, may I tell you. Now, in this next story, I carried a story on Saturday, October 7. It was about an incident that took place the previous night, about minutes after 11 o'clock in the Central Village area of St. Catherine. A police constable, he was shot and seriously wounded by hoodlums. He received a gunshot wound to his left upper back. Well, the police, in carrying out investigation, they picked up one of the guys who was said to be involved in that shooting, and that guy, he has now been charged. His name is Andrew Reed, but he's popularly known as Mango. He is 24 years old and he's living at Harmony Avenue in the compound area of Central Village. Mango has been charged for wounding with intent, possession of a prohibited weapon, and unauthorized possession of ammunition, and he'll be going to the courts shortly. In this next story, yesterday, I told you about an incident in which a police constable in the parish of Hanover was shot. But here is the full details of what went down. 2 police constables, who I told you are attached to the Hanover Traffic Department. They were on traffic enforcement duties along the Cousins Cove Main Road in the parish of Hanover. We are told that one of the police officers, he signaled a motorcycle with 2 guys aboard to stop. The rider for the bike, he refused and rode away. that police constable, he jumped on his bike and he started chasing the bike with the two guys. On reaching at a section along the Lances Bay main road, the police constable, he rode up beside the guys on the bike, indicating to them to stop. The pillion, he pulled a gun and opened gunfire at the police constable. The policeman, he stopped and jumped off the bike. The pillion, he still continued firing shots at the policeman. They then rode away, making good their escape. The officer, he then realized that he was hit 3 times to his upper arm. Some passers-by, they assisted the policeman to the Noel Holmes Hospital, where he was treated and admitted. Squaddy, Squaddy, I am really hoping that you pull through and there is no long-lasting injuries. But you know what the truth is? I am hoping that you and other police officers learn something from this experience. There is a lot to be learned. Ah boy. Now, in this next story, I told you on Tuesday that guy on your screen, his name is Neiko Findlay, but he's popularly known as Matic. He was placed on the Westmoreland Police Most Wanted list and he handed in himself to the police on Monday. He was subsequently charged for the murder of Renaldo Moore, popularly known as Chin, and I told you that he was also facing double murder charges. Well, yesterday, Neiko Findlay, also known as Matic, he was officially charged for the double murder of Emron Hanson, popularly known as Tyreek, and Bryan Tulloch, popularly known as Tulloch. So he'll be going to the courts shortly for killing 3 people. In this next story, in the report I gave you yesterday about the incident that took place at the Candlelight vigil at Sam Sharp Square Tuesday night, I told you that 3 persons were shot. A male and a female died on the spot, and the 3rd person, named Romario, well, his correct name is Romario Affleck. I told you that he was battling for life in hospital. Well, Romario, he also succumbed to his injuries. So that's 3 persons who were killed in this attack. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all, so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be one of the first to be notified. In this next story, this one took place Tuesday night, October 10, about 7 o'clock. It took place at Greenvale in the parish of Manchester. We are told that man on your screen, his name is Gregory Sutherland, but he was popularly known as Greg. Greg was said to be a taxi driver and he lived at Biggett Street in the same Greenvale area. We are told that Greg, he was driving his motor car with other family members, to include his mother and 3 children. On reaching an area known as Scottstown in the same Greenvale area, hoodlums, they were hiding in bushes waiting on Greg. We are told that the 2 hoodlums, they jumped out of the bushes and opened gunfire on the car, killing Greg on the spot. Greg's mother, she was also shot. She received gunshot wounds to her chest and one of her feet. None of the children were hurt. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape. We are told that Greg's mother, she's in hospital in a critical condition. The mayhem. And still in the parish of Manchester. This one took place last night, Wednesday, October 11, about 8:30. It took place at a bar at Huntley in the parish of Manchester. We are told that man on your screen, his name is Christopher Stultz, but he was popularly known as Blacks or Rabat. Blacks, he was said to be the operator for the bar, and last night, he and patrons, they were in the bar when 2 motorcars drove up and stopped. 4 hoodlums came out of the cars and entered the bar. The hoodlums, they juke down Blacks and the patrons and robbed them of cash and their cell phones as well as other valuables. The hoodlums, they then opened gunfire at Blacks, killing him on the spot. We are told that another patron was also shot and injured during the shooting. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape in the 2 motorcars. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them block out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, what a shame. But me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh